sunburns. Summer's fun and summer's great, and then your kid walks in with a sunburn and all of a sudden the mood completely changes. Now, a lot of people these days are using sunscreen, which is very controversial because a lot of children, especially living on the East Coast, spend lots of time in apartment buildings, lots of times in school, and not a lot of time out in the sun. So a very important suggestion is that kids do get some sun time. Vitamin D, the cheapest and best source is to get it directly from the sun. So if you want your kids to get free vitamin D, put them outside between 3 and 5. Whenever I take my kids swimming, my swimming time starts at 4 o'clock. We're still going to get some vitamin D, and we're not going to have to deal with the sunburns. But let's say the kid went out, forgot to put the sunscreen on that you wanted to put on, and they come back with a massive sunburn. A lot of products are very excited to say that they have the aloe vera plant inside of them, but aloe vera doesn't have a very long shelf life, and it doesn't really have the qualities that we need once it's in a packaged product. The best thing to do is to go into any store, pick up an aloe vera plant. They're very inexpensive, require very little care and very little water, and they're great to have around in the summer months. All you need to do if your kid comes in with a sunburn is to cut off a leaf, take a knife, slice it, without slicing your finger, of course, and you open the plant up. The aloe vera plant has inside of it this wonderful goopy substance. You can just take it off with your nail, you can take it off with your finger, and this is what you want to rub into your child. Pure aloe vera plant soothes burns better than almost any product I've ever used. For kitchen burns, you can also use aloe vera. As I've discussed previously, I think green clay is better for kitchen burns, but aloe vera is definitely used for that also. Aloe vera in and of itself is great. But another idea, let's say your child constantly gets sunburns. He goes out, he's supposed to be back, he's supposed to keep his hat on, supposed to keep long sleeves on, and he throws off his long sleeve shirt, takes off his hat, and comes in with a sunburn. I like to make my own little mixture. So what I do is I put some vitamin E into a bottle. You can get these amber glass bottles at any pharmacy. I cut off an aloe vera plant, and what I do is I put it inside the bottle and I squeeze, 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 and it literally will come out and go directly into the bottle. So I squeeze the aloe vera plant directly into the bottle, mixing it with the existing vitamin E oil. When you buy vitamin E, make sure that it says natural vitamin E, not a synthetic. Then I take some pure essential oil of lavender, put in a few drops, shake this up well, and this will last for weeks. When your child has a sunburn, take some out of the dropper, put it on the sunburn, rub it in gently. Don't forget the skin is burnt. It's similar to a kitchen burn, but it's a sunburn. And your child will heal and it'll feel wonderful. Another idea is if you can find pure St. John's wort oil. St. John's wort we hear about for depression and sadness, but it's actually got many other qualities. I use St. John's wort all the time for pains, for nerve pain, for any kind of pain, and maybe that's why it's such a popular herb for depression, because a lot of people that are depressed are experiencing a lot of pain. That's the way I think of the herb. So your child's got pain, he's got a sunburn, pure oil. You want St. John's wort oil, take it out, put it directly on the skin. That's also very healing and soothing. If you want, and you've made your existing sunburn mixture that's got the aloe vera, the vitamin E, and the lavender, you can add some St. John's wort oil here, and you've got an even more fabulous mixture. So that's how I handle sunburn pain for children and adults.